Hello and welcome back. We're going to be covering high pressure boilers section or review 1.2. Um, Steam boilers, boiler construction. This is for educational purposes only. Please like, subscribe, or share, and feel free to contribute to my Ethereum or Bitcoin address to support content like this, content creation. And let's dive right in and knock this out. The steam drum of water tube boilers is dished to eliminate the need for blank. Is it stays? Is it water walls? Is it brickwork? Is it baffles? The steam drum of water tube boilers is dished to eliminate the need for brickwork. Dished is also known as concave. I used to do a little skateboarding when I was younger, so we know about concave. Concave is the shape of the board, and increasingly over the years, it went from a flat plank of wood to strapped to a roller skate to a very high-tech, sophisticated, ergonomically and engineered aerodynamic piece of wood that was concave specifically for skateboarding to fit around the wheels and to allow for technical tricks to be done with just a flick of your feet. Moving on. Blank stress occurs when two forces are equal intensity, act from opposite directions, and push towards the center of an object. What type of stress occurs? Our options are shear, sinuous, tensile, or compressive. The answer is shear stress. Shear stress occurs when two forces of equal intensity act from opposite directions and push towards the center of an object. That's why people say it was sheared off. There is an actual technical engineering term for the different types of stress that can occur when forces are unequal or too intense to maintain the integrity of the load. Blank are used to direct gases of combustion so that they come in close contact with the boiler heating surface. Blank are used to direct the gases of combustion so that they come into close contact with the boiler heating surface. Our choices are headers, baffles, stays, or tube sheets. Baffles, headers, stays, or tube sheets. The answer is tube sheets. Tube sheets are used to direct the gases of combustion so that they come in close contact with the boiler heating surface. A blank is a set of tubes that is placed in a furnace area of a water tube boiler and used to increase the heating surface of boilers and the service life of refractory. A what is a set of tubes that is placed in the furnace area of water tube boilers and used to increase the heating surface of boilers and the service life of the refractory. Is it a water wall? Is it a fire tube? Is it a baffle? Is it a water tube? And the correct answer is a water wall is a set of tubes that is placed inside the furnace area of a water tube boiler, and it is used to increase heating surface in boilers and preserve the life of the refractory. A blank boiler comes completely assembled with its own pressure vessel, burner, and draft fans and fuel train. What type of boiler comes completely assembled with its own pressure vessel, burner, fans, and fuel train? A package boiler. There are several choices: water wall, tubeless, fill directed, package. We have package boilers that I work with, and those are what I'm most familiar with. Not to say that I'm an expert in any measure. Uh, Boiler plates and stays are subject to what kind of stress? Boiler plates and stays are subject to what type of stress? Is it shear stress? Is it eccentric stress? Is it compressive stress? Or is it tensile stress? And the answer is boiler plates and stays are subjected to tensile, Tensile, tensile stress. Blank are used to prevent bulging in boilers. Blanks are used to prevent bulging in boilers. Is it tube sheets, baffles, shear pins, or through stays? Through stays are used to prevent bulging in boilers. For both fire tube and water tube boilers, the tubes are measured by their blank. Is it their cut length, their inside diameter, their fabricated length, or their outside diameter? For both fire tube and water tube boilers, the tubes are measured by their outside diameter. And that is 6 minutes and 50 seconds, 1.2. I think that's a great place to call it quits and start a new video for 1.3 will be our next review, uses of steam and steam boilers. Thanks for joining. And I appreciate the support. I couldn't do it without you guys. All 3 of my subscribers.